welcome to the Family Farmer. I'm going to be your host today, and my name is Dave. Hey, don't forget this address, May 15th. It's just around the corner. We're giving away that free incubator. Don't forget, as many times as you want. Hey, put it on a 3x5 card, your name and phone number. I can give you a jingle. Hey, we have a lot on today's mail. Let me tell you, it's going to be a good mail day today. A lot of good questions from everybody, and I'm glad you're all participating. Hey, I can't have more fun than this, let me tell you. It's rather exciting. So don't forget, right here's my address. Send them in. Hey, that's going to be a good day. Don't forget, May 15th. Alrighty, let me set this down here. I'll just set it over by my glasses. Alrighty. Well, everybody's got to pick on me. I don't know why. But my daughter Nikki had sent me, and I tell you, she's quite a girl. She just had a little boy named Mason. I have a grandson. He's just the cutest little thing. But now I have a nice cute little thing. She sent me these little guys with a bunch of little chickens. Yeah, they're from Legos. So now I'm going to have to build me a little Lego farm. And of course with the little man here, he's got a chicken hat. I don't know if you can see that, but he pops right on top of his head. Is that cute or what? Nikki, you're the best. Thank you very much. So with that, I'm going to put him over here with my glasses too, and my little chickens, and let's get on our way. Alrighty. We have a lot of questions, and good ones too today. Alright, number one. Judy says, why are my eggs dark brown to light tan in color? Well, Judy, the best answer I can give you there is the breed of the chicken, okay? Some give you a real dark brown egg, and some give you a real light to tan egg. It's just the breed of the chicken, that's all. It has nothing to do with anything or whatever, just the breed of the chicken. Okay, Ed, do you feed your chickens a layer mash or layer pellet? Ed, no I don't. The reason is I mean there's nothing wrong with it, you can. It's perfectly fine. Me personally, I don't. I like to feed my chickens an all-natural grain diet, okay? And that's just the way I am. But no, layer mash and or layer pellets, hey, they're good for your chickens, don't get me wrong. They got all the vitamins, nutrients, everything in there for your chickens. So, yeah, it's layer mash or layer pellets, it's good for your chickens, don't worry about it. Okay, Jamie says, what type of grit is good for my chickens? Well, Jamie, you can use whatever you want, but I'm going to show you what I use, okay? It's not right or wrong, but you can do what you want. Here I got a paper plate, and I'm going to show you what I have here. I feed my chickens a fine cherry grit, okay? It's real fine. You can get this in fine, or you can get it in coarse, whatever you like, okay? I prefer the fine, okay? All the way when they're all, I'm going to say 9 weeks old, all the way even into adulthood. I feed them this fine grit. You can see that. You can zoom in a little bit. It's real fine. You know, they scratch in it and peck at it and do whatever they want. I also feed them oyster shells. Okay, let me flip my plate over. And this has a lot of calcium in it. And that's good. That's good for the eggs and what have you. And the chickens, of course, they scratch in this also. You can either just pour this right on the floor, or in a bucket, or tray. I have a thing that I built out my coop that holds a 50-pound sack of this, and right next to it, there's a 50-pound sack of this. So once a month, I fill this up. Their oyster shell box and their grit box. Yes. And they go in there and they scratch and they peck and they're doing what chickens do all the time. But that's what I use. So there you go. How's that? Alrighty, so let me push this off to the side. And my red Solo cups here. And go to the next question. Ron says, is it good to compost my chicken poo before adding it to my garden? Yes. And the reason I say yes is because sometimes chicken poo can burn the roots of your plants and actually kill them. Yeah, so you want to compost your chicken poo. Okay. Jim says, are you going to have more cooking videos? I made your barbecue sauce. It's outstanding. Now my neighbors want it, my friends want it, and I don't feel like making all of it all the time. What do I do? Well, Jim, you shouldn't have told them. That's all I'm going to say. It is. I know it's excellent and outstanding. I have the same problem you have now. Thank God I'm not the only one. Alrighty. With that in mind, sorry, Jim. I created a monster. Okay. Wendy says, how much feed or grain will a chicken eat? Well, basically on a daily basis, a chicken will eat from half a cup to a cup of grain each day. Now on a yearly basis, a chicken will eat about 90 pounds a year. So, I don't know exactly what that comes out to every day, but I would say about 90 pounds a year. Okay, I helped you out there on that one, Wendy. Okay, Sandy says, Dave, I love your videos. I can't wait to see the next one you have all the time. But I have a really stupid question. Sandy, there's never a stupid question out there. Okay? Never. Just go ahead and ask away. Okay, so here's Sandy's question. What is a cockerel? Okay, Sandy, a cockerel is a male chicken under a year old. Okay? He's under a year old. Alright? And there you have it. That's a cockerel. A male chicken or boy chicken, whatever you want to call him, is under a year old. Okay. Dennis says, can I feed my chickens mashed potatoes? Dennis, yes you can. As long as your potatoes are cooked, you can feed your chickens potatoes, okay? You don't want to feed them raw potatoes because that clogs them up. And yes, it does. It really does. There's too much starch in a raw potato for that chicken. But other than that, mashed potatoes, yes you can. Matter of fact, chickens love mashed potatoes. Alrighty. Next question. Corey says, is corn a good all-around grain to feed my chickens? Yes it is. But what I do, now this is just what I do, and you can feed your chickens corn all year round if you like. There's nothing wrong with it. It's high in protein, it's got good fiber to it. But me, I like to mix it up, okay? In one of my previous videos, I showed you that I feed my chickens is what it's called is a scratch grain, okay? And I had to go out and bake some more up so I could show you this. And in the scratch grain, you have a lot of different grains in here. Okay, you got whole corn, you got cracked corn, whole wheat, whole oats, white, red, and Japanese millet. And there's a couple other ones. I gotta dig these out and find out what they are. But anyways, scratch grain is an excellent source for your chickens. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of different grains and chickens love it. Okay, I hope I helped you out there, Corey. There, now I can set that off to the side. Alrighty. Frank says, how big are your nest boxes? Well, Frank, I'm going to tell you. My nest boxes are 16 by 16 by 16. Yeah, they're quite big. And the reason I have them that big is because 12 by 12 by 12 is the standard. Mine are 16 by 16 by 16. Me personally, I just don't feel that my chickens have enough room to turn around, set, do whatever, scratch and peck, and that's their little home. That's their little privacy there. Okay, and they seem all crunched up in a 12 by 12 to me. So I said to myself, I want to make mine bigger. So I did. That's just me personally, okay? You can do what you want, but other than that, hey, the chickens will still lay. They'll still lay whether it's 16 by 16, they'll do it in a corner, they'll do it just about anywhere out in your coop. Okay. John says, can I feed my chickens apples? John, yes you can. And what you want to do though, is you want to quarter up your apples. You can even chop it up a little bit smaller. But quarter up your apples, okay? Because chickens are going to fight over a piece of apple, believe it or not. Whether they have a piece or not, they're going to fight over that piece of apple. So yeah, quarter up that piece of apple and you'll do just fine. Alrighty, last but not least, Sarah says, I like this because Judy, she writes these all down for me because she got very good handwriting. And I can hardly read my handwriting, but Judy does a good job with her handwriting, and I just love it. But anyways, back to Sarah's question. Sarah says, I don't have a whole lot of money to build a chicken coop, and I've been on the internet, I've been looking at chicken coops, and oh my gosh, some of them look very expensive. Sarah, if you had a dog coop, any kind of structure that will keep out the weather, the rain, the snow, all you need is a nest box, and you don't need much for it to keep a chicken happy, believe it or not. They're happy just running around being a chicken, okay? Chickens just love being chickens. That's all there is to it. So no, Sarah, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can go and get some pallets and make yourself a nice pallet one. There's a lot of plans out there on the internet. So Sarah, I would suggest go ahead and look more on the internet. There's some people out there that make them just out of dog houses. And you'll do just great. Alrighty, with that in mind, I'm glad you people are paying attention because I love all the questions that you bring up to me. I'm enjoying myself, I really am. And thank you. So, subscribe to this channel on YouTube, Dave Stump, Family Farmer, and you'll get onto me. You'll see the rest of my videos, and I'll tell you what, we'll all have a good time. Okay then, bye-bye. Have a good day.